So get real serious, y'all. No, just kidding. Oh, I need a little goofiness today. It's a must. Ever just get those real serious modes. Actually, I went retail shopping the other day, and no one was at the mall, which was really nice. And I feel I've been a different woman since. I guess that's what I need to do every once in a while is just go buy myself a shirt and then I'm all set. Anyone else, it seems that when you have money and you go look, you can't find anything. And then when you don't have money, oh, that's cute. That's, you know what I mean? But I haven't been to the mall in forever, which is not my thing anymore, but I guess buying clothes is, but hold on. I'm just getting set up, making sure. All right. Well, good morning. Before we begin today, so today's class, we're just going to slide right into it from breath work into like some of it's going to be soft, like thread the needle for our arms. Some of it's going to be, laying on our belly, but then some of it's going to be holding chair, you know how it goes with me. So the ebb of sweet and soft and then tough and back and forth, but nothing out of insane. So we're going to start today with a little bit of breath work, something different today than I normally teach. We will be inhaling for 6, holding for 8, exhaling for 6, no pause at the, just as soon as we get to the bottom of the breath, we inhale again for 6, we hold for 8, exhale for 6. I will guide it. If you can't do it in a way that makes you feel stressed or you just need to breathe differently, then please do. This is yoga. We're supposed to be a little content or try to find a little contentment. So it doesn't mean like fake happy. It just means being, So hands come down on your lap. Just for a moment, just close your eyes. Let the next breath out through your nose. Inhale through the nose. You can open your eyes at any time. And just exhale out the nose and the mouth. We're not counting yet, just starting to become aware of the breath. Taking our drishti, it's called a focus on purpose. So taking the next few breaths deeper, slower, longer for a few breaths on your own. And just let's go ahead and take a gentle neck roll while we're doing that. Just briefly let your neck roll out. Pause, and then I want you to go the other direction with your neck. And then find that neutral neck from here. Let's take a shoulder shrug once you get to that neutral space and roll, just be dramatic, really roll it up there. Really, I can hear some pops, cracks. And if you hear that, it might even be the fascia, breaking up, which makes our body tight. It's this webbing that goes all through the body, holds everything together, which is necessary, but not necessary if we're too tight. So shake out your hands, shake out your arms for a second. And then go ahead and relax the arms down. So this is called positive nostril breathing. It activates more of the parasympathetic system, right? Is that which one? No, I'm forgetting, but the one that calms you down. So is that right? Is that right, Amy? Is it paid? Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and breathe out all the way. We'll begin. So we'll inhale for 6. So go ahead, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale immediately. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold right here. We're going to hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Last time, exhale slow. Breathe normally. We're going to meet on our belly. When I suggest breathe normally, breathe with awareness, breathe slower, longer, deeper. And beginning on the belly, we're just going to start in a two-way stretch. So a little bit of yin here. We're going to start in a supine bananasana, banana pose. First, just begin to lengthen the arms, the legs for a moment. Then allow yourself to just walk your torso over to your right, walk your legs over to your right, have your neck or head release in any way. So it could be forehead to your arms, it could be on a pillow, so you can grab a pillow, put that underneath. We'll be here about 1.5 minutes, just the first time. 1.5 minutes of our practice today. And it's story time while you're here. It's a cute little story, it's just goofy, but it's a funny reminder. So as you're breathing deeply, try to breathe into your rib space as well, by the way. And we're only doing this on the right side to begin. So once upon a time, a Russian peasant went to Moscow, the big city. He arrived to the fanciest hotel. His boots were covered in mud, his clothing was torn, and his appearance was disheveled. Despite all this, the clerk at the hotel smiled at him, gave him, the peasant, a key to his room in the highest and most elegant room in the hotel. So the peasant began walking up to the hotel's beautiful winding staircase. And when he got to the first floor, he walked right in front of a full-length mirror. And he'd never seen the mirror before, he'd never seen one. And he was terrified because it contained a beastly image staring back at him. So he growled and he shouted at the beast, who found it did the same thing back at him. He screamed and he ran up the next stairs. On the second floor, he ran into the beast again, and he screamed and he screamed, and the beast screamed back at him. So once again, he ran up the stairs to the third floor. The beast stared right back at him. They exchanged insults and stood toe to toe. So realizing he couldn't escape, the peasant ran back down to the lobby. He went back to the clerk, and he told the clerk about the beast. So the clerk quickly realized the man was seeing his reflection, and rather than embarrassing or shaming him, he told the peasant that strange-looking man was there to protect the hotel's guests. So the clerk said, "Here's a trick. You make an angry face, he'll do the same. But if you greet him with a smile and kind words, he'll do the same to you." And so he did that. He went up to his room and he had no more terrifying thoughts. So inhale, slowly come to center. We're going to go into upward bow from here. So go ahead and reach legs, arms up behind you. So just reaching back. So upward bow or locust. So you can even take a bind with your feet. I know we haven't been doing anything yet, so this might be a little bit too much. So just pausing here about 3 or 4 more breaths. This is going to be part of our flow today. So we're just easing in. Now on your next breath, let's go ahead and slowly come down. Let's go into a child's pose. So a child's pose. Just settling here, the legs can be together or they could be apart. Arms could be forward or they could be along your sides. So this is just a simple, like goofy, childlike story, just, to remind you that life is, very much like an echo. That how we release our energies, they are reflected back to us as well. So if you want to see a little more pleasant things today, well, let's practice being a little more pleasant today. On your next breath, inhale slowly. Let's come into a cat-cow. Table pose, cat-cow. Exhale, round it out. Inhale, arch. And just do this a few times, just getting into your back muscles. So sometimes, like when I feel grouchy, everything else just seems more shitty, and then I wonder why, and then I'm more grouchy, it just snowballs. All right, go ahead and go into a nice flat back. Let's go ahead into thread the needle now. So reach the right arm into the sky. We're going to actually thread it 3 times. Draw the right arm underneath you. I want you to actually hug your rib cage, maybe even drop your ear to the floor, and then pull the right arm back up, twist open. So do this a few times, just really extend. If you even want to rather reach across instead of hug, you could do that. We got 1 more of those. You decide what you want to do. So 1 more of those. And actually find yourself just coming into a settling down into this eventually. Just Let your right ear go to the floor. Let's stretch our shoulders this morning while the muscles are still cold. So that left arm can go forward or the left arm can go behind your back. Let yourself just settle here, settle your energy. So where your mind goes, your energy goes, and just be, with that loving awareness, that term called ERYT, which just means unconditional friendliness towards ourselves. Be nice to that person in the mirror today. So on your next breath, let's go ahead, unwind. So left hand down, right arm to the sky. And working with the right side still, this is just part of our flow. Let's go ahead into a down dog. I'll meet you there. Ooh, so your right side's gonna feel maybe a little different than your left. Walk it out a little bit. And then let's actually pause into bending into one knee, push back your opposite heel, get a calf stretch. Just really push back through one of your heels. Push through your arms, get your sits bones a little higher. Put your heart, imagine your heart going in between your legs. And then go ahead, bend the opposite knee deeply, push the other heel back. So just stretching your calf still. Good, bend both knees. Let's go ahead, get to the top of our mat. When you get there, we'll lift up just halfway, breathing in. And breathe out, go ahead, fold forward. Just pausing here like 2-3 breaths, not very long. If you want to sway or you want to grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Okay, come all the way up, root into the feet. So plug into the earth to get that earth energy. Reach your arms up. And what do I mean by that? Grounding, just figuratively. Left hand grabs your wrist, lean over to the right. Good side bend. Good morning, good morning. Come back to center, grab your right wrist and lean to the left. Good, come right back to center, open out those arms. Exhale, fold forward all the way. Come up halfway, breathing in. Let's make our way into either top of that push-up or a table, either one. Let's do a cobra, let's do a down dog. So a half vinyasa. I'll meet you in down dog or table. Good, in down dog, begin to lift your right leg up. So 3-legged dog. Bend your right knee, stack your hip, open up, stretch out or roll your right ankle around. And then let's go to 3-legged dog again. And top of a push-up, bring your right knee to the right elbow and plank. So right knee and right elbow and plank. Hold here for 2 more breaths if possible. Inhale, 3-legged dog, the right leg goes up. So I promise a little sweet and a little sassy. So right foot forward, keep your right foot forward, drop your knee down or keep it lifted, up to you, runner's lunge. Left hand remains on the floor or block, revolve side angle, pull your right arm into the sky. So just right away, get a twist open. Good. And breathe, lengthen the body. So if you have a block, maybe because we haven't warmed up, see what it feels like to put a block underneath the hand. See if you can get more length. I can in my spine. I feel like I don't have to struggle so much right now. Good morning, Renee. Good to see you. On your next breath, place we're doing triangles. So it's a cool transition. You can just slide right into it. Straighten your legs and right hand stays on your leg. Left arm goes up, triangle. And pull your belly in. If you need to adjust by coming up a moment and then coming back into it, that would be useful for you, And then try to let go of whatever struggle, like what I mean physically. Like I feel like I'm kind of hanging on a little. Be a little loose in the breath. Okay, let's take one more breath. Reverse warrior. Bend into your right knee. So much like those warrior 2 legs. Left hand down the back leg or behind your low back. Right arm over ear. And decide what you'd like to do for your neck. You could look towards the back corner of your mat, let it hang. You could look up or neutral. Good, nice form, Paula. On your next breath, half moon. So you could grab your block on the way, half moon. You could keep both hands down. Stack your hips, left arm might lift. And we breathe with this, right? We breathe. Both hands down. Now, this is that difficult part, but remember, we have times to rest too. So left leg is back, hands down, left leg is parallel to the ground, revolved half moon. So it might be nice to hold a block underneath the left hand, right arm goes up. Very, 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 very good. Now, as you're here, let's go ahead, come into standing. Okay, just when we think, oh, it's good. Let's go into a dancing Shiva. Still on this flow. Just keep adding. It never ends. Left knee forward. Left knee forward. Breathe. You can stay here. Or grab the outside of that shin or knee, left arm to the back wall if you'd like. And if you're on carpet, this is 10 times harder on carpet. So hallelujah to you, for real. Dancing Shiva, Lisa. All righty. And then just step back to down dog, literally, just step back. Unless you're dying to do a vinyasa, go ahead, but otherwise just down dog. Walk your hands to your feet, to the back of your mat. Yeah, getting you a little all the way up. We're just coming up, back of your mat. So chair pose. Now this is that space where I said we're going to challenge ourselves sometimes. So 1 minute, got a little timer there. So you have 1 minute here. I want you to decide, where can I be maybe the whole time in 1 minute? And so I don't feel a ton, but I feel a little, because I know this is going to get harder. You can keep your arms up. You can keep them goalpost arms out. You decide. I always recommend, though, heels. There's actually been a wives' tale, I guess. Having your knees past your toes isn't necessarily bad, okay? It actually is good for, like, in real life, sometimes it happens. But for long time periods, I would suggest not having them go too far past your toes. Try to keep them at least a little bit behind or level. It's easier if you draw your heels down. Lift up your heart. Draw the arms out to the sides. Just one more breath, like goalpost. Very good, because we did a minute together. Fold forward. So building bone density. Now, one more difficult thing, plank. So plank on or off your knees. And we're holding or on the forearms is what I also recommend, which actually gets more core. And then you get less stress on your wrists as well. So 1 full minute. So do what you can, right? Imagine, there's a mirror there and you would like to see a nice person on the other side, even in plank. Hey, thanks, Amy. And even if you look at that person and that person's like, I really need to be resting, then why not come to the belly for a moment? Be nice to that person in the mirror. See, she's being strong. She's trying. Because we get to rest on the belly and banana in just a moment. Remember, that's how we started. All right, one more breath. I know this is a challenge. Whew, come on down. Come on down. Oh, that reminded me of Price is Right. You guys remember? Oh, staple of childhood in the 70s. All right, now let's go ahead and walk. Lisa, you have to watch that too. All right, banana on your belly towards your left. So banana pose means that you look like a banana. You're resting on your countertop. No one's gonna grab you and eat you right now. So just, oh, that sounds funny. Basically, you're resting, right? And we're letting go. There's nothing that we have to fix right now. So notice your body. Can you relax it a little? Can you ask your body to relax? Ask it to relax a little more. It will. Give it permission. Don't forget, you can always cross your right ankle over your left ankle. Don't forget to breathe deeply. 20 more seconds. All right, come back to the belly, come forward. So locust or upward bow here. So strengthening the muscles of the low back, just reach arms, legs up. So we're doing our left side now. Lift up your heart a little bit more. Lift your thighs a little more. I think we all are holding back a little. Good. Now release child's pose just to soften the back. So if your legs were apart the first time, maybe try the legs together. Of course, if your back doesn't like it, just do what you can. Maybe even arms can go in the middle, like through your legs, forehead towards the ground. And hold the insides of your ankle. Just rest here for a moment. Just allow the heart to melt a little bit more towards the mat. Take one more really mindful breath, and I'll meet you actually in cat-cow. So once you're there, cat-cow a few times. And today, maybe in this cat-cow, we walk our hands outwards slowly, fingers spread open nice and wide. And find a space where you could hold cat-cow and try, ooh-wee. Try that a few times, cat-cow, fingers go out. And if that's too much, rotate it less. You know, you could do the same thing, get some sensation, try different spots. One more, maybe try one more little spot. Okay, so let's thread the needle. Left arm lifts to the sky. Left arm goes sliding. I like to try to reach as far as I can towards the right. Inhale, lift yourself up. So 2 more of those. I'll meet you and thread the needle. Even hug yourself if you prefer. I'll meet you with the left ear towards the ground or on a block or blanket. The right arm extends forward. The neck is neutral. So it could be, you know, when you're facing either, you know, down or you're to the side there, make sure your neck is long and the shoulders are pulled down away from your ears. In thread the needle. And then notice your jaw space. Relax the pores of your face. So imagine breathing in, relaxing the space of your face through the pores. Maybe exhaling through the pores. Knowing that happiness doesn't have to depend on external situations, circumstances, that we are part of that. Just like 2 more breaths. Okay, unwind. So we left arm to the sky. Take your left hand down, down dog. Just shift your knees right off the ground, down dog. Let those sits bones lift high. Let your arms get longer than they usually are. Bend now, both knees, get to the top of your mat, walk or jump to get there. We'll lift up halfway, breathe in. Actually, let's stand up all the way for a moment. Just adding this in. Let's bring our hands to our waist and step your legs about hip distance apart. Padangusthasana, big toe bind, big toe foot bind. So legs hip distance, elbows pull back, push to the top of the head, shoulders down, Uddiyana Bandha, so pull that space in the belly in a little bit. All right, flat back, we bend the knees to hinge from the hips as the elbows go back. So bend your knees, flat back. And then you might straighten them, you might not. Let's take our fingers to the big toes, if possible. Bending the knees a lot might help. Elbows out to the sides, biceps engaged. And then you might straighten the legs as you fold forward. Pressing into the feet. Both of your feet are evenly pressing down. Pressure on those, little peace fingers there. Lift up halfway, let go of the bind. And then let's go ahead and come up all the way. So grab your left wrist, lean over to the right. And breathe in, come to center. Exhale towards your left. Good. Come back to center. Opening out the chest. We'll take up half vinyasa, sun A. I'll meet you in down dog. So do this in any way that feels good. Relax your shoulders in cobra. Once you get to your down dog, lift your left leg or table, lift your left leg up. So three-legged dog. Bend your left knee, stack your hip, rotate ankle, spread out your left toes. And then come into plank pose, bring the left knee to hold the left knee to the left elbow, like 2-3 breaths. So long spine, push through your right heel even. Lift the left leg back to the sky, and then we step our left foot forward. So revolved side angle is the first pose. So I began in a runner's lunge. Your right knee can be down, right hand could even be on a block. Left arm goes to the sky. So we're, tuning up our body. We're tuning in. This is, important to keep the grounding energy through the day, right? 2 more breaths. Very good poses, guys. I'm pretty impressed. Both hands down. So both hands down, triangle. So we went right from there. We just slide, and you have to consciously think of pulling your spine straight, pulling the right hip bone back, pulling right arm up. And adjust your bottom arm as you might need to feel long. So you might have to come higher up your leg just to adjust. Pull your tailbone towards your back heel a little bit, Paula. Ooh, look at that. All right, on your next inhale, reverse warrior, bend into your left knee. So you might get warrior 2 to really get full form. So I'm noticing my knee, if I'm looking at myself, I can see my knee like 3 inches behind my ankle, and I know I could do more. So Lisa, your left knee is bent and your left toes are, yes, come forward even more if you can. Yee, good job. All right, from there, we did our half moon. This is a challenge part, right? Half moon, this is where we breathe. This is where we practice that, compassion, friendliness towards ourselves. It's where we are okay if we need to fall and get back up, right? Okay, both hands down. So revolved half moon, still more intensity, still have to breathe with this. Left arm up, possibly. Both hands can remain on the ground. You can always just do a forward fold, no big deal. Get both legs a little longer, 1 more breath. Whew. Come into standing. So come into the breath, dancing Shiva. Yes, nice, Paula. Right knee up, taking the twist, right? Or you could take that right leg, extend it. Good, last breath. This is supposed to be a challenge, guys, good. And then just step back to down dog. Just step back to down dog. Walk your hands back to the back of your mat. And come up all the way. Yeah, chair pose. Remember that 1-minute chair? So at least it's not a surprise. We can mentally prepare for a little. So imagine you can see your reflection and try to see a pleasant, I'm trying to see a pleasant Christie across the way. She just went shopping yesterday, so she should be okay. And she knows she can straighten the legs anytime. Right? But we all like to see that strong version of us, so right? And that takes practice. We just aren't strong automatically. We have to practice being strong. A little bit deeper, 1 more breath. We can all do it. Yeah. All right, beautiful. Straighten legs. You deserve that. Straighten legs. Just reach up. We have 1 more plank for 1 minute. Let's do it. Let's just get it done. Plank for 1 minute. So I'm starting the timer now, lucky us. And remember, imagine a mirror right underneath you. You want to be nice to that girl. Good. Everyone has really good form that I can see, very good form. But what about the way you're breathing? So even here, you can still ask your body to relax, and the parts that can relax can. Even the parts that are working, they can still be relaxed. Oh, yes, Lisa, you're almost there. We got 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay on your belly. Just take a moment. Actually, so that's the flow. And I think we can make it in a flow now. So let's start in banana. We won't be there a minute, more like 20 seconds probably. So let's start in banana towards the right. Take one more breath, trying to fill your ribs on the backside and on your sides. Then come back to center. Let's do that upward bow. So upward bow or locust. So let's even maybe try bending your right knee, grab your right leg with your right hand and left arm, left leg forward. So maybe one side we can bind. Good, let that go. So table. Or actually, I'm sorry, child's pose just for a moment. Counterbalance back for a sec. Slide right into table. A cat cow. Actually do 3 cat cows. And really stretch it. Let your belly drop. Let your belly pull in. I never realized how many noises I'm like, I'm like Tom the tool guy or whatever on Tool Time, whatever his name was. Right arm up, right arm slides underneath. Just drop it down for a moment. Good. Inhale, pull the right arm into the sky. Good. Set your right hand, let's set it down. Down dog, shift your hips up and back, down dog. Good. Walk or jump to the top of your mat. Come up halfway, breathe in. Breathe out, fold forward. Let's come to standing, reach our arms up. And let's actually add in just this one thing just to finish, like the Padangusthasana is first one, Padahastasana now. So hands to the hips, legs separate. I hear my southern drawl coming out. Elbows, my Ohio southern drawl. Go ahead and push your top of your head up. Go ahead and flat back bend knees, fold forward. Take your hands from the front, if you can, of your feet, all the way towards your wrists. And you could even like take a little massage there, you know. Maybe lift up halfway. So if you don't have a bind, no worries. Just take any bind in a forward fold. We'll be here about 3 breaths. Push into those feet with your hands if you can. Get a good, and actually lengthen your forearms. So pull your, make it a little muscularly active, like pull your chest up. Good. And then release. Shake out the arms, hands, flick them a little bit. Come all the way to standing. Reach your arms up. Whew, that actually felt good. Lean over the right. Good. Come back to center. Lean to the left. Come back to center. Open out your arms. Fold forward. Breathe out. So lift up again, halfway. Big breath. I'll meet you in down dog. Take a vinyasa if you'd like, or just step back. And once you get to your down dog, lift your right leg up. Let's just tap right knee to the right elbow for plank. 3-legged dog, lift that back up. Step your right foot forward, stay there, stay there. Right arm goes to the sky. Revolve side angle. Okay, and just like 2 more breaths. The next pose will be triangle. So if you prefer to stand up, fine, but maybe your right hand just goes down your shin, block, left arm straight up. You might even extend arms over ears if you want a little more core today. And then let's do reverse warrior. Bend into your right knee, lean back. Strong back leg, don't dump into that left knee at all. Strong back leg. Very nice, good. And then from there, half moon. So we've got half moon and revolved half moon. So half moon for a couple breaths. I know this is a challenge. Breathe with me. Left hand down, right arm lifts. Let's try that dancing Shiva. So You could try it from there or just stand, eventually bring that left knee forward. And so holding on the left knee or taking a twist. And then I'll just meet you in, I don't know, down dog. Let's just step back. Just step back. So all this up and down is for a reason. I'm trying to, we want to be strong getting up and down for the rest of our lives. Come to plank pose. We hold. So come down to the forearms and hold your hands. Come to the forearms, hold your hands. You could even be on the knees if you're tired, by the way. So let's go ahead and lower our hips over to the right. So taking a twist, drop your hips right, come back up, and then drop your hips towards the left. Come back up. One more time, right? Come back up, and then to the left. Belly. Belly. Did I forget chair pose? Lisa, did I forget chair pose? I did. Yeah. Renee. Yeah. Uh-oh. You know what that means, guys, later. All right. All right. Coming back to banana, left side. Left side this time. Let's not get too comfortable. Feel free to stay here for real. Otherwise, come back to your belly. Come back to long spine. So left knee, you could just reach arms up or arms back, or bend your left knee. Try to grab your left ankle and right arm forward, right thigh lift. So it's a one-legged upward bow. And try not to lean on one side. See if you can stay level. Lift everything up a little higher. Even the corners of your mouth. Good. Release. Child's pose. Child's pose. Oh no, I'm in rare form. My family's in trouble today. I got sleep. I got shopping. Ready, guys? Child's pose to cat-cow. I got to see you guys this morning. It's a good day. One more cat-cow. Flatten out your back. Pull your left arm up to the sky. Threading your needle. Slide that arm underneath you. Pause here 20 seconds and really, let yourself go here. Right arm can go behind your back if you want. So you could do. All right, so come into that table, left arm back to the sky. Go ahead, set that hand down, down dog, just shift right back to down dog. Walk or jump to the top of your mat. Come up halfway, breathe in, breathe out, fold forward. So this time, just come all the way to standing, reach your arms all the way up. And actually, let's do this. So bring your hands to your hips, legs hip distance. So we'll just do that Padangusthasana, Padahastasana, like 1 or 2 breaths each, okay? Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, keep elbows back, fold forward. Drop your hands to your big toes if you can, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold forward, elbows out to the sides. So lift up halfway again, inhale, lift your 10 toes, slide your hands from the front if you can, and then go ahead, press down into your feet, press down in your hands, fold forward. Good, let go of that bind. Let's come, hands to your hips, come all the way up. And arms come up. Let's take a side bend to your right or our right. Good, come back to center, side bend to the left. Come back to center, open out your arms. Fold forward, breathe out. So finishing the soft lift up halfway. A vinyasa, I'll meet you in down dog. And in that down dog, I'll meet you with your left leg up. So remember, table's an option. If you're just like, table's better. Okay, left leg will go up. And 3-legged dog, the left knee to the left elbow, just one tap. Then go ahead, step your left foot forward. It's that revolved side angle. So left arm floats to the sky. Just breathing here. So finding that medium ground in your pose, right? Put the hands down, okay? Triangle, triangle. So maybe slide right into it or bind your hands or fists together behind you. If you want a different variation. Reverse warrior. which I think, did I forget? I don't know. Reverse, good, good, Renee. Good, half moon. Looking good, girls, half moon. So just like 3 breaths in half moon, 3 breaths in revolved half moon. And both hands can remain down. You count your own breath because I can't count yours. So you could either just stand or try dancing Shiva. Right knee forward. Look at that, Paul. Woo-hoo. Yeah, nice job, guys. This is challenging. Good. And then down dog. I'll meet you and just step back to down dog. Unless you're like, I need a vinyasa. I'll step back to down dog. We're almost done with this flow. We only did it twice. Good. Come back to down dog. Walk your hands to the back of your mat because I can't forget, which I almost just did. Come all the way up back of your mat. So not a minute, but we have to make up for not doing the other side. So chair pose. Okay, I'll be a little creative. Drop your arms behind you, lift your heels. Drop your heels, reach your arms forward. Twist open to the right, lift off your heels. Unless your toes broke. Drop your heels, reach your arms forward. Reach halfway back, lift your heels, maybe sit your sits bones lower. Drop your heels, reach those arms up. Lift your chest up higher. Twist left. Doesn't matter if you twist your hips and knees a little bit. Lift your heels. Drop your heels, reach your arms forward. Stay in chair. Let's do that one more time. That was fun. Twist to the right. Twist to the right, lift your heels. Drop your heels, reach your arms forward. Come halfway down, lower your butt. Lift your heels. Drop your heels, arms come forward. Left side, last time. Left. Lift your heels. Drop your heels. Stand up. Oh. Fold forward. Walk your hands. Last time, plank. Oh, I think it's the last plank. Forgive me if I'm lying. Drop your forearms down. Hold your hands. Your knees can come down, remember. Drop your hips towards your right. And drop your hips towards your left. And I'm even rotating to the outsides of my feet as I rotate. And just, pausing. So see if you do 3 sets total. Whew, this gets our obliques. Because, we already have our 6 packs. And come all the way to the belly. This time into Sphinx. Oh, good. Sphinx pose. So if you are a seal, oh, this is funny. So speaking of seals, if you're a seal, you would draw your heels, draw your elbows off your mat. So I was at Red Lotus teaching, and I was describing the double inhale, slow exhale breath to the class. And I said, even the Navy SEALs do this breath in preparation for being calm and alert during, preparing for war. This girl comes up to me after class and she said, I was going to ask you for documentation. I thought you said this is the way baby seals breathe, not Navy SEALs, baby seals. So here the whole class, she thought, I'm like, oh my gosh, you must just thought I was crazy as usual. All right, come down. Let's make our way into down dog. Anyway, I thought that was funny. Walk or jump back to the top of your mat and come up all the way. So I'm trying to peek out. It is raining. So we're doing one Sunday dance to call upon the sun. We'll just do one Sunday. We'll meet in down dog, prepare for pigeon. Okay. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Lift up halfway. I'll meet you in plank. In this Sunday, though, you might throw in, if you need a little extra, like half a push-up or 5 half push-ups, seriously, go ahead. I'll meet you in down dog. And the right leg will lift. And pigeon, just we all know where pigeon is. We've been there together. So pigeon pose, about 2 minutes. So long spine, probably about halfway through, I'll let you know. So some of you might prefer to do like a flying pigeon for almost a minute. I'll let you know when that time period's there. So feeling that sensation on the outsides of your hips, trying to evenly come over your right shin. So if you are leaning on your right side, put a bolster or a blanket underneath. And I also want you to try to find in this next few moments, just the next 30 seconds, complete stillness. Can you? Just 30 seconds, stillness. Just breath moving in and out. So it has been a minute. We have one more minute. If you decide you want to gradually do some kind of quadricep stretch or flying pigeon, ways to do that is maybe the left forearm today goes on the ground and you could just reach back with the right hand. That's one variation of a stretching for the thigh. Sometimes it's sensitive on the knee though, so be mindful. You could put cushion underneath the back knee. Some of you might, prefer to do this all on the left side. Grab it with the left hand. You might walk those hands back. You might push into your right shin as you lift that right arm up. Who knows? So if you decide you just want to be playful, you can. If you just rest, just rest. Good. So exhale, release whatever pose you have. Let's go ahead and sit on our bum. Let that left leg come out to the left as you sit down. Walk your right shin in a little bit. So this is a variation I worked with a little bit earlier this week in Ian, I think it was. So we're left leg a little bit left, shin forward. We're just going to come right forward into a fold down into the middle here. And just be where you feel that length in the spine. Rest your head in some way. So you might even hold your head or neutral neck onto a bolster. And if holding your head doesn't feel great because you'd rather try to reach forward a little bit more with your body. Left toes are slightly flexed back, but nothing really aggressive. So good. About 2 more breaths. So let's walk our hands back towards our right shin. Place your right hand on the ground beside you to the right. So if you need a shimmy on your mat because you don't have space to come into like a gate preparation, the right shin is down and the left leg is straight onto the mat or ground. Left arm over your ear. So let's just get a side body stretch. So first, yeah, good. Nice adjustment, Paul. And then push into the right shin, come up into the shin, left hand down the left leg, right arm over you. Ooh, reach that palm of the right hand faces the ground. Try to point toward the ceiling and the wall, knee across the room towards your left. Good, come back to center, right hand down. So some of you have done this with me. I know Amy has. We'll try a little balance, we'll try a little core. So left foot down, and Lisa, you did this too. Push into your right hand, bring that right shin off the ground, maybe hold your knee. So see if you can push into your right hand and left foot and lift your right knee off the ground. And I think it helps to push the floor away. And my arm is actually extending a little bit past my shoulder. Yeah. Okay, let it go. We'll try it again. Come up first, left hand down the back, left leg, right arm over ear. And then right hand comes ahead of your right arm. So I'm almost as if I'm trying to push my mat out from underneath me. And I root into my left foot. I push the right hand forward and I try to bring my left foot firmly down. And then my right shin lifts. So left foot, yes, good. And then go ahead, release. Nice, Paul. And then release. So let's go back to down dog at the top of your mat somehow. Somehow get there. If you want to throw a vinyasa, feel free to throw in a vinyasa. Otherwise, left leg lifts and pigeon on the left side. So make sure we get everything and some little extra stretches today. Good. Paula, how are your hips with all the running and walking? Yeah. Is it harder on that side? Yeah, okay. Does it bother you to put a pillow underneath your chest and let your body go, upper body go a little bit more or something? Oh, good. I didn't see that underneath you. Okay, good. Perfect. You're a good girl, sister. So breathing like a baby seal. And you and you could do that if you want. That it's that double inhale. You know, you hear babies do it when you've cried real hard, or you see animals, dogs, cats do it, especially if before they go in a circle 20 times and then they lay down. It's the same. All animals do it. It's the getting too much CO2 is in the body and it's causing anxiety, and it allows the mind and body to relax together. Just that tool of the breath. It literally science. You know, it's science. Science makes it work. It's not just BS. Okay, if you want to play with a bind. So remember, there's lots of things you can do. Just stay as you are. You could stay in your right forearm if you want to try bending that back knee and reaching back and rolling the left shoulder blade back. It's a nice draw the heel towards your glute. Or you could do the other way, right? We could grab it with the right hand. So when we do grab it with the right hand, we want to try to keep our torso facing. Torso face more to the side. And 2 more breaths, whatever you chose. Good, nice, good, Renee. I love Renee has a strap on her back foot. What a good idea. All right, and release. And that's a nice way. Yeah, I should have even just said that too. Straps are wonderful. Take your right leg down to the right. And adjust so the left shin is comfortably in front of you. So I honestly think sitting on a blanket is very useful here. It helps to tilt the hips to come forward, which I'm going to grab mine. And eventually just come forward into your fold here. Right toes do flex up, not really rigid, but the thigh is slightly active just so you can release through the back of your leg. So this gets underneath this I can actually even feel in my right inner thigh, my left glute, my low back. And then if you're straining your neck at all, can you just lengthen your neck, let your head be supported in some way if you can't relax it. So Lisa, instead of over your leg here, over your shin, right leg is more right. It's a different area of the body, unless you don't feel that. Unless you don't feel that. You can go back to where you were if you want. Two more breaths. So let's come up. We're going to attempt something called, I think it's called blossoming lotus. If I can remember it correctly. So come up, windshield wipe your legs first. You can tell about, oh, wait, we have to do that one thing. Gait. Come on, guys, sorry. So I lied. We're not doing, maybe you have time for blossoming lotus. Unless, we'll see. We're getting time. I could go forever with you guys this morning. Arms to T, stand on your left shin. How could I forget? Right hand down your leg, left arm over ear for a side body stretch. Like, let it feel good. Left hand down or opposite side, do the opposite side stretch. I think we're a little different with that, which is okay. So come up and up to arms to T. Let's go down our right leg first. Again, one more time like that. And then the left hand down to the ground. Okay, so it's like your left arm is slightly away. It's not underneath my shoulder. I push in my right foot and left hand simultaneously as I lift my shin off the mat, left shin. And try to hold my right knee maybe. Remember that one? Hold your right knee, so left hand down, right leg straight. You good, Amy. Good. Nice, Paula. Good. And drop that down. Let's go ahead and come up and let's sit back down. So let's do that blossoming lotus. I want to try it. Ugh. It's like an awesome blossom. Okay, ready. So I think if I'm remembering correctly, it's we bring our hands or we bend our knees, So it's a lot like boat. We try to keep our feet, the bottom of our feet together, lift up. And I try to bring my arms underneath my, my ankles. And like I have like index finger, thumb together, like om, like so my feet are together. I'm holding up. So you can hold up your ankles from the inside. Ugh, and you're blossoming into a beautiful lotus. Lift up your chest. Yes. And then let it go. I know it's supposed to look cooler than, it looked pretty cool, but there's different variations of that. Let's lay down. Some upside down time necessary in every yoga practice. Get your legs up somehow. Shoulder stand, headstand, legs on candlestick. Renee, thanks for joining again. And we observe now the breath. We observe how the practice, the flow, the asana, observe how it affected your body. Observe the quality of your mind, reminding yourself, of the mirror to try to reflect what you want to see today. And then we'll come out of that pose into one pose of choice: bridge, fish, or wheel. Bridge, fish, or wheel. And try to breathe deepest few deep breaths that you have since you got on your mat. So really filling up the space of the belly, the ribs, the chest, whatever you can, for 3 more breaths if you can. And don't forget about your posture. Get into a nice deep version of whatever you pick. We're going to lay down and in a reclining twist, and then we'll go into Shavasana. So let's lay it down. So it might be like 2 minutes past, like 10:02. So just to give you a heads up, bring those knees up into the chest. Open your arms to a T, and if you can't stay, I get it. Take your legs over to the right, turn your head to the left. And let go of any ujjayi breathing. Let your wrists, let your hands soften. Let yourself like melt in each exhale. And then slowly, let's come back to center. Let's go the other way, nice and softly. And on the next couple breaths, let's just prepare for a brief little Shavasana. It's only going to be for 2 minutes. So I always invite you to stay there longer. But let's go into a little Shavasana, 2 minutes. So prepare now to gently move the toes, the fingers, the ankles, as well as the wrists. And start to stretch our arms long overhead. Take the next breath in through your nose deeply, as you might hold the breath. and then let it go. Take the next 3-ish, 4-ish breaths to come up to a meditative seat. As we find some stillness for a moment to give gratitude to the gift of our health today, how lucky we are, really. As we approach our day, begin to watch your thoughts. They become your words. Watch your words. They become your actions. Watch your actions. They become your habits. Watch your habits. They become your character. And watch your character because it becomes your destiny. So light me bows to light you. Namaste. Thank you. Have a good day. Namaste.